Patrick Mahomes.
Looking, Mahomes chase, diving for the pylon, touchdown, Kansas City.
I just want to know that I've gave everything I had to the game of football. It's given me so much, and that takes every single day. You have to have the mindset of how you practice, how you study film, and I realize how blessed I am to be on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Is there anything Pat Mahomes can't do? Patrick Mahomes was never just a quarterback. From mind-blowing passes to clutch performances that leave fans speechless, Mahomes is redefining what it means to be the best in the NFL. How did a young kid from Texas rise to NFL stardom and become the player everyone fears on the gridiron? This is the story of how Patrick Mahomes became the GOAT of the NFL. Born into the world of pro sports on September 17, 1995 in Tyler, Texas, Pat Mahomes seemed destined for greatness from day one. His father, Pat Mahomes Sr., was a Major League Baseball pitcher, which exposed Patrick to the world of pro athletics from an early age. Growing up in White House, Texas, Mahomes wasn't just any high school athlete. He was a force of nature, dominating football, baseball, and basketball at White House High School, leaving everyone in awe. On Friday nights, he turned the football field into his personal playground, throwing for 4,619 yards and 50 touchdowns, while also rushing for 948 yards and 15 TDs. His baseball prowess was equally impressive as he threw a no-hitter with 16 strikeouts in a single game. As a kid, Mahomes dreamed big, idolizing legends like Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, and Michael Vick, quarterbacks who redefined the game, just as he would one day do. Their blend of arm strength, athleticism, and improvisation influenced his own playing style. One of his most treasured memories was getting a Michael Vick Atlanta Falcons jersey, which symbolized the qualities he aspired to bring to the football field: speed, agility, and the ability to make the unexpected happen.
I remember in my first training camp, you were like, "Hey, I'm playing for Coach Reed. You'll never lose who you are. You'll never lose what made you get here, but know that he's going to get the best out of you."
Mahomes' athletic achievements earned him Max Prep's Male Athlete of the Year award for 2013-14, and he was recognized as a 3-star football recruit by Rivals.com. Despite his potential in baseball, Mahomes continued playing football at Texas Tech, despite turning down offers from Rice and Houston. With his sights set on the next level, Mahomes' decision to focus on football led him to Texas Tech, where he quickly transitioned from a promising recruit to one of the most electrifying QBs in college football history. His college career is filled with jaw-dropping performances and record-breaking feats that left fans and analysts alike wondering if they were witnessing the rise of a future NFL superstar. But how did a backup quarterback become one of the most talked-about players in college football?
You can officially bump that pass to his resume reel.
And I mean, that is a beautiful ball.
Unloads it right in the breadbasket.
Mahomes began his college career as an overlooked backup, but when opportunity knocked, he didn't just answer, he kicked the door down, stunning everyone with his jaw-dropping performances. When the starting quarterback went down, Mahomes stepped up, and in just his first start against the Texas Longhorns, he showed flashes of brilliance. However, it was his big game against Baylor that really put him on the map, setting a Big 12 freshman record with 598 passing yards and 6 touchdowns. It was clear, this kid was something special.
Mahomes has time on third down. Everybody covered. Now Mahomes fires it deep, and it's caught, and it's a touchdown.
By his sophomore year, Mahomes had firmly established himself as starting quarterback, leading the Red Raiders to a 7-6 season and showcasing his cannon of an arm with 10 games of over 350 passing yards. But it was his junior season where Mahomes truly exploded on the national stage. He left baseball to focus solely on football, and the results were staggering. Mahomes shattered records left and right, including an unforgettable game against Oklahoma, where he racked up an NCAA record 819 yards of total offense.
3rd and 10. Mahomes over the middle. It's a first down to Giles with a block from QT. Turns the corner to the 20. 2nd and 7. Mahomes pulls, has a block from Reed, has a touch.
In his final season, Mahomes set record with 5,052 passing yards and 53 total TDs, solidifying his place as one of college football's most electrifying players. He led the nation in multiple categories and earned the prestigious Sammy Baugh Trophy, cementing his status as the top college passer in the country. As his junior year came to a close, Mahomes made the decision to enter the NFL draft, leaving behind a legacy at Texas Tech that was going to be hard to top. The stage was set. Would this college phenom take the NFL by storm? As the world found out, Pat Mahomes was just getting started. Patrick Mahomes wasn't just another draft pick. He was a game changer waiting to happen. Selected 10th overall by the Chiefs, Mahomes quickly quickly went from a promising rookie to the league's most electrifying player. But how did this young quarterback, initially seen as a project, become the face of the NFL in only a few short years?
And you think you're about to have a sack, and you look up.
In 2017, Mahomes spent most of his rookie season on the bench, learning behind veteran quarterback Alex Smith. It was a year of preparation, with Mahomes biding his time and soaking in everything he could. When he finally got his chance to start in the final game of the season, he showed flashes of what was to come, leading the Chiefs to a win over the Broncos. But could this brief glimpse have prepared everyone for the explosion of talent that would follow in 2018? The Chiefs traded Smith in the offseason, officially handing the reins to Mahomes, and what followed was nothing short of spectacular. In his first season as the starter, Mahomes took the league by storm, throwing for over 5,000 yards and 50 touchdowns, a feat achieved only by one other player in NFL history, and that was Peyton Manning. Mahomes defied football conventions, making throws that others wouldn't even attempt. Week after week, Mahomes left defenses scrambling and fans in awe. How could someone so young, so early in his career, be this dominant? Mahomes' breakout moment came week 2 against the Steelers when he threw 6 touchdowns, breaking multiple records in just his second start. It was clear Mahomes wasn't just good, he was special. Questions began swirling around the league. Was this the beginning of a new era? Could Mahomes sustain this level of play, or just a flash in the pan? The young quarterback quickly silenced the doubters, leading the Chiefs to a 12-4 record and earning top seed in the AFC playoffs. In the postseason, Mahomes continued to shine, leading the Chiefs to their first ever home playoff victory in 25 years with a win over the Colts. The following week, he nearly orchestrated a Super Bowl berth, only to fall short in a heart-wrenching overtime loss to the Patriots in the AFC Championship game.
Second and goal to Burkhead. Burkhead to the end zone. Hello, Super Bowl. New England is...
Despite the loss, Mahomes already cemented himself as the league's brightest young star. He was named the NFL MVP, becoming the first Chiefs player ever to get that award. How often does a second-year player ascend to such heights so quickly? We'll attempt to answer that question in the following minutes of this video. The 2019 season was another step forward for Mahomes, though it wasn't without its challenges. A dislocated patella in Week 7 threatened to derail his season, but in true Mahomes fashion, he came back just 2 weeks later, showing the resilience and toughness that have come to define his career. Even with a mid-season injury, Mahomes led the Chiefs to a 12-4 record and another AFC West title. But the real magic came in the playoffs. In the divisional round against the Texans, the Chiefs found themselves down 24-0 early in the second. In one of the most electrifying playoff performances ever, Mahomes led an epic 51-7 run, throwing 5 touchdowns and proving that no lead was safe against him. It wasn't just a win, it was a statement. No deficit was too large with Mahomes under center. Mahomes followed up this performance with another stellar outing in the AFC Championship, leading the Chiefs past the Tennessee Titans and to their first Super Bowl in 50 years. Facing the Niners in the Super Bowl, Mahomes found himself in unfamiliar territory, trailing 10 points in the fourth. But as he had done all season, Mahomes rose to the occasion. A crucial 44-yard completion to Tyreek Hill on 3rd and 15 ignited a 21-0 run that secured the Chiefs' first Super Bowl victory since 1970. Mahomes was named MVP, becoming the youngest quarterback to ever win the award.
Launches down the middle, Hill, open, caught.
As we look back on his early NFL career, it's impossible not to wonder, how much greater could he become? Would he continue to redefine what's possible at the QB position? One thing's certain, Mahomes had already established himself as one of the game's most exciting and unstoppable forces. One thing became clear, Mahomes was only getting started, and the NFL would never be the same. As the 2020 season kicked off, Pat Mahomes stood at the pinnacle of professional sports. Fresh off signing a record-breaking 10-year, $503 million contract, the largest in American sports at the time, Mahomes had the entire NFL on notice. The Chiefs just secured their first Super Bowl victory in half a century, and all eyes were on Mahomes to see if he could continue his reign of dominance. Mahomes wasted no time proving his worth. In Week 2, he orchestrated a thrilling comeback against the LA Chargers, reminding everyone why he was the reigning Super Bowl MVP. But that was just the beginning. In Week 3, Mahomes dismantled the Ravens with a performance that left even seasoned analysts in awe. 385 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and a rushing score. It was as if Mahomes was playing a different game, effortlessly bending defenses to his will. However, even legends face adversity. The season was marked by ups and downs, with Mahomes showing flashes of brilliance mixed with moments of vulnerability. The Week 12 matchup against the Buccaneers, a Super Bowl preview, saw Mahomes throw for 462 yards and 3 touchdowns. But despite the victory, the Buccaneers had revealed a chink in the Chiefs' armor, a chink that would come back to haunt them. In the Super Bowl, the Buccaneers executed their plan to perfection, neutralizing Mahomes like no team had before. Under relentless pressure, Mahomes was sacked 3 times and hit countless more. Despite his best efforts, including making passes while horizontal and under duress, the Chiefs were defeated, losing 31-9. It was Mahomes' first double-digit loss and a stark reminder that even the greatest can stumble.
Mahomes trying to find the end zone, and no, how about that? One last in.
But Mahomes was nothing if not resilient. After off-season surgery to repair a turf toe injury, he came back in 2021 with a vengeance. The season began with familiar dominance, but soon the unthinkable happened, a mid-season slump. For 6 straight games, Mahomes threw interceptions, a career worst streak that had critics questioning if the NFL had finally caught up to the wonder kind. Were we witnessing the decline of a once great prodigy, or just merely a temporary setback? Mahomes answered with a resounding comeback, a Week 10 blowout over the Raiders, where Mahomes threw for 406 yards and 5 touchdowns, signaled the return of the Mahomes we all knew. The Chiefs stormed into the playoffs, and Mahomes delivered one of the most iconic performances in league history against the Bills in the divisional round. With only 13 seconds left, Mahomes orchestrated a game-tying drive, eventually leading the Chiefs to a 42-36 overtime victory. It was a game that cemented Mahomes' place among the all-time greats, proving once again why he's one of the best to ever play the game. Fast forward to 2022, and Mahomes was back on top of his game, leading the Chiefs to another dominant season. The Chiefs finished the regular season with the best record in the AFC, and Mahomes set new records for total yards in a season. In the playoffs, even a high ankle sprain couldn't stop him. Mahomes led the Chiefs to yet another Super Bowl victory, this time against the Eagles, with his 2nd MVP award and another Super Bowl MVP to his name. Mahomes had firmly established himself as heir to the quarterback throne.
It's all day. Now some rushers come. Going to throw it as far as his arm can take it, which is well short. And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
In 2023, Mahomes only added to his legend, leading the Chiefs to their 4th Super Bowl in 5 seasons and getting his 3rd Super Bowl MVP in a dramatic overtime victory against the Niners. With 15 postseason wins under his belt, Mahomes now ranks 3rd all-time, trailing only the immortal likes of Joe Montana and Tom Brady. The question now is, what's next for Pat Mahomes? Will he continue to dominate the NFL, or are we merely witnessing the beginning of an even greater journey? One thing's certain, with Mahomes, the story is far from over. The ride is only getting started, and it promises to be nothing short of epic. Pat Mahomes is a genius on the football field. He's not just a quarterback, he's a magician with a ball. Mahomes combines arm strength, speed, and sheer creativity like no one else. A former baseball pitcher, his throws are powerful and precise, often leaving defenders stunned. But it's not just about the power. Mahomes has a unique ability to make the impossible look easy. He throws these no-look passes, behind-the-back tosses, and delivers pinpoint accuracy even when he's on the run. His elusiveness in the pocket is unmatched, making him a dual-threat quarterback in the truest sense.
Launches down the middle. Hill open. Caught. And they get.
Mahomes doesn't just follow the playbook, he rewrites it. His instincts are sharp, knowing exactly when to break free from a design play and turn it into something special. Defensive coordinators fear his improvisation. They know no matter how well they plan, Mahomes is going to find a way to outmaneuver him. His understanding of timing with his receivers is almost telepathic, allowing him to create opportunities that others wouldn't even see. This ability has made him the most talented player in the league, a player who can change the outcome of a game in a single play.
Looking to the end zone for the win.
His influence goes beyond his own performance. Since his breakout season in 2018, teams have started looking for quarterbacks who can replicate Mahomes' magic. Players like Kyler Murray and Bryce Young are now being sought after for their ability to improvise, a skill Mahomes has mastered. At just 28, Mahomes has redefined what it means to be a quarterback, blending athleticism with an innovative mindset that keeps the league on its toes. He's not just playing the game, he's elevating it to new heights. Pat Mahomes may be a force on the football field, But his life off the gridiron is equally impressive, filled with love, faith, and a relentless drive to excel. In 2020, Mahomes proposed to his high school sweetheart, Brittany Matthews, in a suite at Arrowhead Stadium on the same day he got his Super Bowl championship ring. Talk about a storybook moment. Brittany, a former pro soccer player in Iceland, is now a certified personal trainer and co-owner of the Kansas City Current, a women's professional soccer team. Good friends at Taylor Swift and teammate Travis Kelce, together they built a life as dynamic as Mahomes' playbook, full of shared passions and mutual support. The couple got married in March of 2022, and their bond's only gotten stronger. Now blessed with 2 children, a daughter and a son, with a third on the way as announced in July of this year. Amid the chaos of NFL fame, they managed to keep their family at the center of everything, proving that even the most intense careers can be balanced with a rich personal life. Faith is another cornerstone of Mahomes' world. He's an evangelical Christian who found his faith in middle school, deeply influenced by his involvement with a church youth group. Mahomes is very open about how his beliefs guide him, saying, "Faith is huge for me. Before every game, you'll find him at the goalpost, offering a prayer of gratitude and seeking to glorify God no matter the outcome." It's this grounding in faith that seems to fuel his humility and resilience, both on and off. But Mahomes isn't just about football and family. He's also a bit of a renaissance man. His love for golf is well known, and he's regularly participating in celebrity tournaments. Whether he's swinging a club or throwing a football, Mahomes brings the same intensity and competitive spirit. He's even taken on legends like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers in charity matches, holding his own and showing that his talents extend far beyond the football field. And if that wasn't enough, Mahomes recently added producer to his resume. He starred in and co-produced the Netflix sports doc series Quarterback alongside fellow NFL stars Kirk Cousins and Marcus Mariota. The series, which followed their lives during the 22 season, offers an inside look at the pressures and triumphs of being an NFL quarterback, with Mahomes' newly established 2 p.m. Productions playing a key role in bringing the show to life. In every aspect of his life, Pat Mahomes embodies excellence, combining passion, faith, and commitment to family. He's not just a superstar athlete, he's a man who's managed to keep his feet on the ground even as he soars to incredible heights. Patrick Mahomes isn't just a superstar on the field, he's using his platform to create real change. In 2019, he launched the 15 and Mahomes Foundation, a nonprofit dedicated to improving the lives of kids. And it's not just about writing checks. Mahomes is actively involved, making sure his success benefits those who need it most. But his influence doesn't stop at charity work. After the murder of George Floyd, Mahomes didn't stay silent. He joined forces with Tyrann Mathieu and other players in a powerful video urging the NFL to take a stand against police brutality and acknowledge its mistakes regarding Colin Kaepernick and Eric Reid. Mahomes also took action during the 2020 presidential election, spearheading a voter registration drive in Kansas City and teaming up with LeBron James' Rock the Vote initiative. His efforts encouraged countless people to make their voices heard at the polls. It's no wonder Mahomes has been named to Time 100's list of most influential people multiple times. But his impact isn't confined to philanthropy and activism. Mahomes has also made savvy business moves, becoming a minority owner in the Kansas City Royals and joining the ownership groups of Sporting Kansas City, the Kansas City Current, and even a professional pickleball team. He's also ventured into fast food, investing in the expansion of Whataburger franchises in Missouri and Kansas. Mahomes is proving that his influence goes far beyond football. He's leveraging his fame and fortune to make a lasting impact, whether it's through charitable work, advocating for social justice, or just smart business investments. Pat Mahomes is making a legacy that's as impressive off the field as it is on it. Pat Mahomes' career is nothing short of legendary. From redefining the quarterback position to making a profound impact off the field, he's a player who's changed the game in every sense. His brilliance, both as an athlete and as a leader, is setting the standard for greatness in the NFL. Hey, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more content on the NFL's biggest stars, and drop us a comment below on what you think makes Mahomes the GOAT. Thanks for watching.